We all had that dream, finding Pokemon at MSRP. In 2025, it's almost like a fever dream, trying to just find any online, in stores. But what if there's a shortcut, a secret back door to finding Pokemon products with alerts sent right to your phone? These are private communities with the sole promise of finding you Pokemon products online. Are they the ultimate tool that separates the serious collectors, or are they just a monthly fee for information you can just find online yourself for free? I decided to find out. I spent $10 in 30 days of my time going inside to see if they're worth it. In this video, I'll be breaking down the features, the cost effectiveness, and whether I actually got my hands on products that they promised. Let's be real. Trying to collect Pokemon in 2025, it's a nightmare. You see a new announcement for the hot new set, you set your alarms, you're sitting there refreshing that Target or Best Buy or Walmart like a maniac, and it's gone. Sold out in 90 seconds flat. That feeling, that massive FOMO, that's the worst part of being a collector. You either get incredibly lucky or you end up paying a scalper over double MSRP just to get your hands on it. There's no in between. This is where the paid discords promise to help you. They sell you a solution for your headache. For a subscription fee, they promise to give you an edge. The one I joined, we'll just call PokeFinder Elite, costs around $10 a month. And for the price, they claim to give you instant members-only alerts for online major restocks from retailers like Walmart, Target, Best Buy, and Pokemon Center. They also promise local in-store alerts, exclusive investment guides, and a whole community of serious scalpers, collectors to trade your secrets with. And you gotta admit, the sales pitches, they're pretty good. It makes you sound like you're buying like a secret weapon or something. But there's a huge question mark hanging over all of it. Is this the tool that gives you the leg up you need? Well, some people worry that these are just repackaged free info you find online, and others swear by them. I went in hoping to see what really went on. Before I jump in, I set some ground rules for myself. My total investment for this 30-day experiment is just that. $10. And the goal wasn't just to see if these alerts are better than the free ones. It was to actually attempt to try and get product at retail price. So what was my $10 supposed to get me? First up, the main event, real-time restock alerts. They use custom bots that watch retail sites 24/7 and are supposed to ping a channel to instant time a hot item restocks. This is the whole reason these servers exist. Second, not my favorite, local inventory tracking. This one sounded really interesting. They claim to have a tool that could check for you if any major retail stores had stock nearby. So you could theoretically just run out and grab it before anyone even knows it's there. It didn't happen that way. Third, again, not my favorite, investment guides. Server had channels all about investment bros and what cards you should get graded and what sealed products are good for long-term holding. This is obviously for the Poke investor crew, not for just regular collectors, so not my thing. And finally, a members-only marketplace, a place to buy, sell, and trade with other people in the group without all this scamminess of some of these third-party websites, but I didn't even try them out, really. And on paper, this sounds like the perfect collector's toolkit. To have a solid comparison, I tested this one with a very well-known free one, Trakalaka. It has over 24,000 members and offers a lot of the same stuff. And the whole experiment really boiled down to, was paying for this gonna give me an edge compared to the free one? Would the paid server be consistently faster or better than the free one in general? And could that potentially be the key to seeing in stock or not available? Week 1 was all about learning the ropes. The first few days were a high-speed crash course. I was immediately flooded with dozens of notifications from Target, Walmart, Best Buy, heck, even Macy's and Scheels. My phone wouldn't stop buzzing. And the first major notification I saw was a 151 Blooming Waters from Target. I clicked it, gone instantly. That was the theme of the first week, learning the ropes, learning the speed of the game. An alert would pop, I'd click it, and I'd get slapped with an out of stock. And watching the chat, I knew I was seriously up against some major basement dwellers. And I'm guessing some of them had automated checkout bots, to be honest. And the community was intense and focused. This isn't a place for hand-holding. I saw one user complain about bots, and someone replied, "Get faster, bruh." It's a tough environment, but it showed me the level of competition I was really up against. By the end of week 1, I was down my $10 with nothing to show for it. But I had learned some things that I knew I needed to be ready. Week 2, that first hit. Just as I was adapting to the pace, I finally got a win. An alert went off around 3 a.m. More 151 Blooming Waters. And it was such a weird time. I figured, now's my chance, if any is. And to my absolute astonishment, I hit checkout and everything cleared. And I went back, I hit checkout again, and it cleared. It actually worked. And that adrenaline rush and dopamine hit was undescribable. I had finally beaten the bots and the scalpers and got something for retail. A few days after that, I hit again. A couple destined rival booster bundles at Target on a quiet night. And I timed it. The paid server was about 45 seconds faster than the free one. Now that's not a lifetime, but that's the difference between seeing in stock or out of stock. Let's be real. And at that moment, I thought to myself, I was like, oh, okay.
Oh, damn. Now I see it. Now I see it.
This is why I'm paying the $8. I'd actually physically gotten product into my hands. In a big product too. 151 it's overhyped, but what can you do? And I know I would have absolutely missed it if I was just using the free Discord. The thrill of getting that email confirmation of your checkout, that's what gets us going, boys. You know it. What's the best deal you've ever snagged out in the wild or online? Drop it down in the comments. I'd love to hear your success stories. Week 3, the frustration sets in. The high from week 2 didn't last too long. Week 3 was a slog. The server admin started hyping up exclusive information about an upcoming release, building up all the FOMO. But when release day came around, the secret info turned out to be nothing but speculation that everyone and their mom on Reddit already posted and in the free groups. So the classic move of these servers: overpromise and underdeliver. And the local stock checker, a complete bust. I tried it for my area over and over, and it never once gave me an accurate result. It'd either say no stock when I clearly seen stock on the shelves, or it'd send me on a wild goose chase trying to find product that was never actually there. But the biggest letdown was seeing the alerts side by side with that free Discord. Sure, the paid one was faster sometimes, but for 90% of the major drops, the free Discord was just as good. And a few times, it was even faster than the paid one. And it became painfully clear that I wasn't paying for exclusive information. I was paying for a slightly different feed of public data in a community that, frankly, wasn't very enjoyable. The investment guides were just generic advice you could find on a 5-minute YouTube video for free. I started to feel like the $10 just might not have been worth it. But then week 4 hit. In my last week, I won't lie, I had great success. The server was constantly buzzing, and the key was learning to filter out the noise of the unnecessary channels and be ready for a signal, and knowing what the signal is. For every alert that led to a success story, there was 20 more that were out of stock instantly, gone in a flash. But the opportunities were very real, and I noticed. I did manage to grab a few big items: a prismatic SPC and even quite a few black and white ETBs, including the Pokemon Center ones, that the paid Discord knew about the queue like 15 minutes before any other one that I seen. So my biggest takeaway was this. Success isn't just all luck. It's about having the knowledge and being able to act the second an opportunity arises. So those 45, 15-second head starts, world of difference on the big restocks. The subscription doesn't buy you a guarantee. It buys you opportunity faster and more often than anything else. Section 4, the results, hack or a waste. So after 30 days, it's time to answer the question. Is a paid Discord a collector's hack or total waste of money? Let's break down the numbers. So the total cost, $10 subscription, $10. Items that I purchased at retail, 2 Blooming Waters, 1 Prismatic SPC, 2 Destin Rivals booster bundles, 2 Black Bolt ETBs, 2 White Flare ETBs, and 2 Pokemon Center ETBs. Not bad. Total retail spent was roughly $620. At the time, the secondary market, who cares? For everything was about like $1,200. And if you subtract everything I paid with counting the retail, it's about $700 that I saved if I would have bought from scalpers. And then you subtract the $10, so like $690. $690 that I saved. For all the non-stop notifications and hours spent, the results were kind of astonishing. This was a great month for me. I didn't just get my money's worth, it paid for the service 60 times basically. So here's the verdict. For all the serious Pokemon collectors and people willing to act fast and are ready, these paid Discords are honestly a game changer. The main service you're paying for is the custom tools and that little bit head start on the restock alerts. Makes a world of difference. And it's honestly a clear advantage over the free ones. And all it costs is missing out on Starbucks one day. But I'll be honest, like the other exclusive perks, like investment guides and in-store stock checkers, are kind of just a throwaway to me. But even just the restock alerts are well worth it in my opinion. My month inside a paid Pokemon Discord was an experiment on chasing an edge. What I found was a world full of fuel and competition, where a small advantage makes a huge difference. The secret hack turned out to just be the paid Discord had tools and notification apps that gave you a critical edge. For serious collectors, I think it is absolutely worth spending $8 on a Discord server for Pokemon restocks. The slight advantage they give you over the free Discords is the difference between seeing add to cart and the sold out page. Let me know what you think. I don't represent any of these Discords. I have no affiliation. Just my experience. See ya.